say what you want to say, man, but this is Ty Talks. I'm your host, Tyran Daves, and I'll be breaking down some topics in the world of sports, debates, hot takes, and all the moments to keep the game talking. Remember, like, share, subscribe to Ty Talks Podcast 1. So, all right, guys. First round of the playoffs is complete. I thought it was a lot of stuff that we did not expect, like the Nuggets getting eliminated, the Celtics getting eliminated, the Houston Rockets getting eliminated. Unfortunately, those teams weren't expected to get eliminated, but injuries and other things played part, so them guys got eliminated. But I want to start off with this Nuggets situation. All right. Excuse me. Before I go into this Jokic thing, man, all I can say is he was shut down by Rudy Gobert. I'm not going to say completely shut down by Rudy because his three-point percentage was awful. God, terrible. I mean, it was awful. All right, so Jokic versus Gobert. He averaged 25 points per game versus Gobert. His three-point percentage was terrible. Jokic put up 18%. I'm going to say this again. Nikola Jokic put up 18% from three. Game 4, he shot 8 from 22. 24 points. Jokic is usually efficient now. Like, Rudy Gobert was averaging 3 blocks on this man. 3 blocks. I'm gonna have to go back and say that Jokic is not a top 5 big man yet. He's creeping, but I think really one more championship would do it for Jokic, but him not getting over the hump and this Nuggets team just staying in the same position over and over. Aaron Gordon was hurt. Christian Braun, my Lord, he had a terrible series. 3 points game 1, 9 points game 2, 8 points game 3, 2 points game 4. I mean, just terrible shooting for Christian Braun. Rudy Gobert was just forcing Jokic to take tough shots. Like I told you, Jokic's three-point percentage was 18%. Yes, he averaged 25 points, but his three-point percentage was 18, which is terrible for Nikola Jokic. Terrible. Jokic efficiency, like I said, dropped way below his MVP level, which is 57%. And like I told y'all, he was shooting 39%. That is not Nikola Jokic. If Nikola Jokic is shooting 39% and shooting 18% from three, they're going to lose. And if they don't have Aaron Gordon and Jamal Murray don't have that Jamal Murray that he usually show up in the playoffs dropping 50, it's over. And another thing, they were missing Michael Porter Jr. very, very bad. If you don't think that's the truth, it's the truth. Michael Porter Jr. was literally an extra almost 20 points, probably 18, 17, 16, but he's better. He's better than who they picked up. He's better than Cameron Johnson. So, the Nuggets is going to have to figure out a lot of things this offseason. Just not good signs. It's not good signs for them. They're looking towards retooling a lot this offseason. So, unfortunately, the Timberwolves eliminated the Nuggets, and the Timberwolves will face the Spurs in the second round. And I will get to my predictions about the second round soon, but I'm going to move on next. All right, next. The Sixers defeat the Boston Celtics in Game 7. When Joel Embiid is healthy, he is Joel Embiid. We seen it. Him and Maxey both 30 points. Tatum did not play this game because they want to say his knee or ankle, whatever. I think that's just a distraction to say that his Achilles is hurting and he came back too fast. Boston, to sum all this up, Boston want to live by the 3. They're going to die by the 3. Joe Mazzulla was not changing the game plan. We know Boston game plan. They shoot threes. If they make them, they win. If they lose, it's because they missed all their threes, man. Pretty much that's simple. That's Boston basketball. Unfortunately, that's how they lost these last couple of years because they have not been making their threes and they just have not been working. So live by the 3, die by the 3. That's the Boston Celtics. And next, the Pistons. The Pistons complete a 3-1 comeback against the Orlando Magic. As you know, the Orlando Magic was up 3-1. The Pistons went on this winning streak, and they came back and ended up beating the Orlando Magic. I think Cade Cunningham had 31 points. He showed up. He's just one of the best future point guards in this league. And I still think the Pistons need more scoring. They're not going to go deep in the playoffs. They might have came back and won this series, but I just don't see them going far in the playoffs at all. It's something I don't see at all. If you think the Pistons can get far without another 20-point scorer, Duncan Robinson being your third option, it's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. And Jalen Durant is going to have to lock in way better than what he's doing because it's very simple that the game plan is stop Cade and stop Jalen Durant, and maybe you can win the basketball game. So yeah, man, that's unfortunate. I think that's just the Pistons brand. Unfortunately, they didn't get that much more on a team. I think when they let Dennis Schroeder and Malik Beasley go, it was pretty much a dead in the water situation. So I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on to the Cavs and Toronto game. First half, Toronto was playing great defense, getting the Cavs to turn the ball over. Everybody was locked in. Second half, I don't know what happened. Toronto that third quarter was insane. I don't know if they I don't know. Jared Allen snapped. He got hella rebounds. I'm talking about more than 17. He just went berserk. I think Jared Allen was definitely the X factor for this game. Of course, Donovan and Harden ain't do what they supposed to do. But Cavs, the reason y'all won this game is because of Jared Allen. Jared Allen is the reason why y'all going to the next round. Not because of Donovan and not because of James Harden. All right, so I want to go ahead and just talk about these next matchups because it's the second round, and it's getting closer and closer and closer to the second round. And for the East, it's going to be a little different this year. There's no Pistons, there's no Heat, there's no Bucks, there's no Celtics, but we have new teams that's going to be coming out of the finals. Coming out the East to go to the finals. So first, okay, Knicks versus Sixers. I'm going to be honest with y'all. If Embiid is healthy this whole series, the Sixers can go in there and beat the Knicks. I say in 6 games. I do. I truly believe it. If Embiid is not healthy, then the Knicks probably will win this series, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with a bold take. I'm gonna go with Sixers in 6 if Embiid is healthy. So that's just my and Paul George too. Paul George got to stay healthy too. All these guys have been healthy so far in the playoffs, and that's a good sign. And we said if they was healthy, they will probably be a problem. So it's good. It's good that they healthy now. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Sixers in 6 in this one. A bold take. I'm gonna take the Sixers in 6. I just don't trust the Knicks either. Like, who trusts the Knicks? I don't think nobody trusts the Knicks, and I definitely don't trust the Knicks. So I'm going to go with Philly, man. Philly in 6, man. All right. Next, OKC versus the Lakers. I'd be stupid to come on here and say just because J-Dub is hurt that the Lakers got a chance. The Lakers don't got a chance at all. They don't even stand a chance. I'm going to go with OKC in 4. And I might just go with OKC in 5 just to be nice. But, yeah, this series right here is going to be so fast that it probably is going to be over with in a week. OKC in 4. OKC in 4. All right, next. Spurs versus Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm going to be honest. Same for this series. As much as Jaden McDaniels and Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert, all these guys has been showing up. Without Dante, without Ant for probably the first 2 games, they're not going to beat the San Antonio Spurs. It's just too much. The Spurs are healthy. They're probably the only team that's kryptonite to OKC. So, yeah, if they're on that level and they can beat OKC 4 or 5 times in the season, I'm going to tell you this now. Without Ant, without Dante, Spurs are probably going to sweep. Yes, I'm going to go with the San Antonio Spurs to sweep the Minnesota Timberwolves. So that's my prediction for that one. And last but not least, Pistons versus Cavs. The Cavaliers are going to win this one. I'm sorry. Like I told y'all, I don't see the Pistons going far because the Pistons don't have enough scoring. They don't have enough scoring. Like I told you, Duncan Robinson being your second, third option is not going to work. I don't see it, and the Cavs just got more scoring options. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Cleveland Cavaliers in 6 or 7 more scoring. But if the Cavs win this, I'm going to need James Harden and Donovan Mitchell to finally get out the second round. It's the only reason they're going to beat the Pistons. And if they lose this, man, that just explains everything. Because like I just told y'all, the Pistons don't have enough scoring to beat this group. And I'm pretty sure Jared Allen and Evan Mobley is going to give Jalen Duran a problem. So, yeah, guys, look, like, share, subscribe to Ty Talks Podcast 1. More content. I appreciate you guys. I just hit 700 subscribers. We're almost at 900,000 views for my channel page, man. This is something that I work towards. People don't see the hard work that I put in editing this video at night. A lot of problems, a lot of technical difficulties. Yeah, man. Like, share, subscribe to Ty Talks Podcast 1. More content. Peace out.